Hi, Aries. How's it going? I know you guys are gonna all pick on me because of my crush on you. Pick away. Yeah, I've actually been hearing from a lot of you guys over the last couple months. Because it's been May and June for you guys was kind of April, May, June, there's a lot happening there for Aries. A lot of questions being asked. And actually, before I get into that, I keep doing this in these videos, but I want to talk about my beautiful friend Tiffany, who has just renamed her shop Pink LUNE, like the French word for moon, LUNE. I'm going to put her info below. I'm wearing some beautiful pieces for me that she made, and these are for mental clarity and healing of love. She's very good at figuring out what people need. I'm going to leave her website, her Etsy shop, and her info below, and I still have that 15% for you guys, 15% off at her store, and she's about to get some amazing stuff in this month. So, check her out, seriously. Okay, back to you guys, though. Back to you guys. It's been crazy. Let's just call it like it is, like getting here into July in 2017. Okay, like spring for you guys was like this giant, just like let's just tear down some shit and just feel crazy. And so I have a note for you guys, and we'll see what the cards have to say as well. But the note is you have to trust yourself again in July. You have to trust yourself again because things are coming in. Energy's coming in towards you and answers are coming in, but it's a lot of what's going to come in is initially going to look like stressful, scary situations. That's the thing I'm getting is it's not going to look like how you think it's supposed to look when something good comes in. You're going to be like, this isn't good. This isn't fun. This is stressful. How is this supposed to be good? How is this supposed to be helpful to me? And what I'm getting is initially it's going to come in and it's going to look like this stressful mess that you're going to have to clean up and you're going to have to figure out how to fix it because I know you guys Aries and you're going to want to get on that and figure out a way to just make it work because that's what you fucking do. You know, you guys are the initiators. You are the getting things done. And so you're going to be like, okay, why is all this stressful stuff coming up for me? What the heck? And it's so funny because here's exactly what this month looks like for you guys, and this is just the first couple cards that came up. So Five of Swords is like that feeling of you're not sure who you can trust. You're not sure you can trust the world. You're not sure you can trust your partner. You're not sure you can trust the process. You're like, what is this? What is this coming in for me? Why is it feeling like this? Well, it's coming in this outfit. It's going to turn into this star. Now the star, you my friends, this is your wildest hopes and dreams. This is the soulmate card. This is success. This is fulfillment. This is the thing that you've been dreaming about for 3 years coming down and meeting you in the physical plane. So it's kind of weird actually. I mean, this isn't often that you get a transformation from this energy to this energy. It's not often that it's so extreme. But here it is, you guys. Here it is. And this month is going to be a bit of a mental crazy time for you guys. I will admit that. There's a dualism going on here for you that is going to be kind of, like I said, it's going to require you kind of looking at the world through a lens that allows you to kind of see two truths as being true at once, if that makes sense. So when it's feeling chaotic and it's feeling harsh, it's because it's kind of like a sped up learning curve for you guys almost. You have to, everything, it's a whole bunch of energy is going to get thrown at you because it's time to make some changes. It's time to really make things happen, because you've been knowing you've needed to make changes. You've been knowing that you've wanted to make changes. And then you went through this period of self-doubt, and you went through this period of wondering. And now it's like, okay, things are really going to start changing, but it's going to come with some chaos. I mean, that's kind of the thing with fast growth, right? Is that it's chaotic, and that's what I'm getting for you. But it's kind of like burning out any old growth in the forest so that you can have some really healthy new saplings is kind of what I'm getting. And so it's like, this is also an energy of just like clearing out the riffraff. So if you have been putting off saying what you need to say to somebody, if you have been putting off selling something that's been holding you back, or you have been putting off cleaning out an old closet, or you have been putting off leaving a job or applying for a job, you've been putting something off that has been like, because you have been doubting yourself and you've been feeling really nervous about life in general, this is the month where it's gonna, if you don't go and find a way to move forward on it, it's gonna come find you. And once again, there's a dualism going on here. So I finally got all of your cards pulled. And there's a big dualism going on here, you guys. So I was talking about that transformation from this not knowing who you can trust into your greatest hopes and desires. And how this is like a big journey right here. Getting from here to here. This is life. This is the journey, right? Now, the beginning of the month, we are starting off kind of slow and introspective. So we have Four of Swords and we have the Moon. So this is, you're going to want to take a minute near the beginning of the month here. The sun's just entered Cancer, which is, the sign of the moon. And is the sign of our deepest internal worlds and what's going on there. And, this is fourth house for you guys. This is the fourth house energy. The sun is in the fourth house energy, which is home and family and what really matters to you in that internal world. Take stock, because before this energy starts coming at you, you're going to want to know where you stand and who you are and where you are and what you're doing. You're going to want to have good stock of this so that whatever actions you are taking match up, like truly match up with your gut instinct. Like if you have been having a hard time expressing something to a partner, or you have been having a hard time telling somebody how you feel about them, or you have been nervous to make a change, like a big change in your career or your home life, you need to take some time out before you start acting. Because I know you guys are problem solvers and you want to just get in there and start acting and getting things done. It's admirable. I love that about you. But, this is going to not feel natural to you, admittedly. But if you can take that stock, you're going to know that whatever actions you take when this chaos comes in, that it is going to be for your benefit and that it is going to create the right environment for you moving forward. So take some time. You're going to feel maybe a little bit of that slowing down because, water energy and fire energy are not always, they're very different. They have different qualities. They operate in a different space and time. And when a fire energy is asked to go deep into a watery energy, like the sun being in Cancer, it is going to be kind of like learning how to breathe underwater. But there's such a benefit in learning how to do that because, like I said, when you get back into your natural mode of acting, when you get into your natural mode of going for things and fixing things and saying things and moving on things, you will know that you are connected with this deeper side of yourself, with this shadow side of yourself. So that is really important because you are being called, Aries, to make some changes this month, like radical changes. First, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is, okay, we're just starting to gear up here. We haven't gotten to the crazy yet, you guys. That's coming. It's coming, I promise. Page of Pentacles. All right. So this is good news for money. So for those of you who have been waiting and not sure about a job opportunity or something like that, here's some news on the material front. So that's really good. So I think a lot of you are going to be, feeling empowered materially. I think that's not going to be your question this month. This is a much more emotional month. This is a month about how your surroundings and the people you surround yourself with, your relationships and your home life, how those things are making you feel and where you're needing to make some radical changes. So, good news on the money. Now let's get into the good stuff. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? I'm ready for this. I'm excited for you, Aries. I think you're going to have some stories to tell after July, which is a really good thing because I think you guys need that fuel. You're not good at sitting around waiting for life to be interesting. It's got to have some fire. It's got to have some intrigue. It's got to have something happening, right? All right. Well, here you go. The Magician and Judgment. Okay. Where do I even start with these two energies right here, okay? Okay, Magician. The Magician. This is the oddball of the entire deck. This is, I'm not even going to show Judgment yet. Okay. Here's that breathing underwater thing. This is learning how to do stuff in a wonky, weird way that you didn't expect. So, you are going to be asked to do things differently than you've probably ever done them before. You're going to be problem solving in a way that you probably haven't done before. So it might not feel totally natural at first. You're going to be kind of figuring out workarounds in your relationships. I'm picking that up a lot. This is very relational energy. Family and close lovers and things like that. Husbands, wives, siblings, parents. Anybody you're really close to, you are finding very interesting workarounds this month that you never really thought that you were going to have to do it that way, but somehow it makes sense, right? It's still forward moving, and once again, this is why it's going to be important for you to check in with yourself before the big action comes, because you're going to want to be finding these solutions, these oddball solutions, these elastic kind of expansive mind solutions from your heart center, from what feels right and natural to you. So this is also going to be energy of somebody coming in and kind of like saying, hey, I can't do it like this, but can I do it like this with you? Can we figure it out like this or like that? And you kind of having to be like, yes, no, maybe, yes. But, in that process, you're going to be getting some clarity. You're going to be getting, once again, this is a forward moving month too. So while it starts off quiet and you're introspective, that crazy energy is coming. This kind of energy, you're not going to want to trust it, but trust it because there is clarity here. There is an understanding of like why things are going the way they're going. A lot of time for me, this is like, having an understanding of your relationship to another, having your understanding when it comes to like why a situation has to be the way it is and coming to peace with it. And this is also about having it out. Like if you have to have it out with somebody, Aries, just do it. Just do it. Try and be nice. I know. It's not always easy. But because you just want to get in there and say what you're feeling and like, not tiptoeing around, but there's clarity here, you guys. There's like an answer coming in for you. So for some of you, like I said, who either have been putting off telling the truth or who have been wondering about somebody else and what they're thinking, what they're doing, there's clarity coming in here so that you can move forward. Now, you guys, Six of Swords came up. And that means you're going to be leaving something behind. And once again, for me, this is like you're leaving an old way of doing something behind. You're leaving an old way of living behind. You're leaving an old way of doing your relationships behind. There is like an old pattern that you had for a long time. Maybe you used it for the last 5 years. Something that served you reasonably well. Some of you maybe not so much. You're leaving it behind because it's no longer feeling good. But it feels weird. It's like, okay, but if I leave that pattern behind, what's left? Well, like I said, the Magician. It's a wild energy. It's like you are going to be relearning how to love and how to let people in. You're going to be relearning how to communicate. You're going to be learning how to let people in. And you're leaving behind an old shore and you're going somewhere new, you guys. This is new territory you guys are hitting on. And what I love about you guys is that, you're going to be able to ride with that. You're going to be able to like take that on and go, you can ride into the sunset pretty well, because you're adventurers and you're go-getters. So you're willing to do forward motion. That is something that's very natural to you. However, because this is kind of one of those epic months of like, wow, I really have to leave behind something that I've been doing for the last number of years and I've been comfortable in it. And now I have to really let it go. Okay, like what does that look like? What does that feel like? What am I doing there with that? That is going to be coming up for you. Once again, that check-in period with the moon, with the sun in Cancer in the early part of the month, really important for you to just take a breath, because when you make this change, you guys, you want to know that it's coming from a place of passion and truth for yourself, and not out of fear and not out of stress. Because like I said, a lot of the things that are going to be coming up for you are going to feel very stressful. It's going to just feel like it's a stressful situation. How could this turn into something good? So when you know that you need to make a change, and you can perceive, you can pinpoint out of the chaos what it is that you need to change, that is what you need to take with you. And that is what is going to allow you to move forward with all of this clarity. And I do see clarity for you guys, big time. So that is wonderful. And okay, so we end July with the sun going into Leo. Leo right here. Woo woo. Yep. And that's a great thing for Aries. That is a great thing for Aries, to have that sun energy go into your 5th house. This is the house of love. This is the house of romance. This is the house of childhood and playfulness and creativity. And it lights you up because it's another fire sign, right? And the last card I got here for you guys is the Knight of Swords. Here is that forward motion. It's like once you kind of get over the bittersweetness of leaving behind that old shore, you are going to be reignited. By the time the sun hits Leo, man, you guys are going to be blazing forward again, with clarity, with strength, with confidence. I know you've had a crisis in your confidence levels for a little. The spring was rough. We were talking about that, like having that lack of confidence and feeling like you don't know who you are, and you don't know what path to take, and you don't know what to do. Well, guess what, you guys? I am so excited for July for you, because, okay, it's kind of a muddled mess during like the early and middle part of it, but once you hit the end of this month, you are going to be back to your Aries self, and I'm so excited. And that just means that you're going to have that energy, you're going to have that light lit up kind of glow about you that is so magnetic and wonderful, and you are going to be high energy again, and you are going to be, like I said, that clarity, whatever it is. Like, you have a conversation you need to have, my friends. For sure. Maybe a couple conversations, honestly. You have something that you need to get off your chest and you need to leave behind. Big time. Once you do that, it's like you remember it's like you woke up from a dream, like a foggy dream where you were somebody else, like where you were this like waif that didn't know who they were or what they wanted. And suddenly, after having this conversation and getting this clarity, it's like you wake up and you remember, oh yeah, I'm a fire sign with so much passion and drive and power in this world. Oh yeah. Why was I ever questioning it? But you know, that process was bringing you from one point, one phase of your life, into this phase. And so while it might have been like, who was that? Did I really have to go down that path? Yeah, you did. Because guess what? Now you're an even better version of yourself than you were before. You're an even stronger version of yourself. You're a more compassionate, driven, inspired person than you were before. And I got 2 clarifiers from my Cosmic Tarot for you guys, and they are both tidings of wonderful things. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginnings. This is financial success, you guys. This is material success. So like if you were getting drugged down by like home and relationship problems, and that was slowing down your money and it was slowing down your business, this is like, here you are. When you have that energy coming in, whoo, you are going, and the money starts coming in, the abundance, the health, the radiance. Like when I see this too, it's like if you have been feeling haggard and you've been feeling dried out and like kind of pale or just not looking your best, not glowing from within. This is like, yep, there you go. 3 of Cups. It's 3 of Cups. Yes, it's 3 of Cups. This is like all of your friends are going to be there. You're going to be socializing. You're going to be getting out there. For those of you who are single and maybe you left behind an air sign, just saying, maybe you left behind an air sign. Maybe you left behind somebody who was cutting and biting and taking your energy. You're going to be getting out there and you're going to be having a lot of fun. This is a very social card. So this is you just at your best. You know, like when an Aries is out being social, it's so much fun. You know, it's just laughter, excitement, interesting conversation, you know, and like that's, for me, it's like once the end of July hits, that last couple weeks of July, you are just going to be so happy. You're just going to be contented, and you're going to understand this. And for each of you, this is going to be different. You're going to understand this transformation so much better. You're going to get where you're going next. You know, you're going to be very hopeful for August. You're going to be feeling very lighthearted and fun and fiery. And I'm just so happy for you guys that you're coming out of this phase. I'm so happy that you're coming out of this heaviness and this stressfulness and finding your true fire again, because, oh, it's just so good. Yeah, you know, you're getting your glow back. You're getting it back finally. And yeah, it is going to be one of those months, like I said, a lot of the good changes that are coming in for you are going to be packaged with a label that says stress on the box. But, okay, nobody wants to open a box that says stress on it. Like, who wants that, right? But if you open it, inside, tucked inside under some tissue paper and some chaos, there is like your favorite snack food is in there. You know, it's like that. So keep that in mind, that it's going to require this elasticity of the magician mind to get through. Once you do, though, you've passed a major test, you guys. You've passed it. Like, you're through. It's graduation time. It is time to go on to the things that light you up. It is time to have fun again. It is time to be bright again. It is time to be sassy again. And I'm telling you, it's coming. So I love you guys. As you know, oh my gosh, you guys, you got my heart. You got my heart. You guys light me up. I'm so happy for you. Please get in touch with me. I'm going to leave my website and my email below. I do phone readings. I do Skype readings. I do email and video readings. I would love to get in touch with you. If you have questions, please feel free to email me and I can fill you in and I can try and help out where I can. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Know your true heart. Follow it, because, you know, you're a fire sign. You got to follow your heart. That's what matters in this world, right? I love you guys. I will see you in August. And just keep it real. Keep it real. Bye.